The horrible terrorist that goes by the name King Clancy, he's playing chicken with me again. What does it mean? It means over and over again. I say, Clancy, every horrible thing you do is horrible karma, and you're going to have to pay it off. And then he beats me up, and then I give him a special. I just keep taking him. There's things that I tell him over and over again because he keeps playing chicken with me and he keeps winning because he's got the electronic warfare aimed at me. Is Clancy real? Yes. Is he an AI or a human? We did that one the last one. We came up with the idea that he's just purely a devil, and regardless of whether he's human or AI, he's a devil, and I don't know. Playing chicken. I don't know. People play chicken all the time. It's when you have one car and you race, another car that's going straight at you. Playing chicken, you know that one? Clancy plays chicken every day. And every day he wins, he beats me up, he runs me over. And every day he gets another enormous bill for bad karma. When does all this bad karma come due? And, how's this going to all play out is the answer that everybody wants. And the question always asked every day, when's this all going to go away for Mr. Bob? And the answer is not today. There's lots of evildoers that are aimed at me. Lots of people who hate on me. Are they paid to hate? Yeah, they do. Well, they hate on me, and they hate. They just hate. They're paid to hate, yes. They're paid to torture me, yes. Who pays them? I can't tell you, because if we go back to the same old standard thing, then it could be something else. I don't know. It's just me repeating what they tell me over and over again. I don't know. Just that, Google wasn't around that long. I don't know. Was it around, 25 years? It's just that electronic harassment on planet Earth, as far as I can tell, predates Google. Because I've been electronically tortured long before the time. I'm being electronically harassed. I'm trying to give you information about when the electronic harassment started on me, things that I can consider to be electronic harassment, and my whole life. My whole life is the answer. Because every time I got sick and, mom said, well, you've got a virus or whatever, a common cold or virus or stomach flu or, it was food poisoning or whatever. That was a pack of lies, but she didn't know it. It was what, was commonly accepted. No, all those times I got sick in my life was electronic attack. Because that's the way it is on planet Earth. We're all beings that should never get sick, but we get sick because there are humans that have learned how to make us sick using frequencies. Beam frequencies at people in the right places, and you can make them incredibly sick. And it's all computer controlled, which means, pretending that we didn't have computers, I don't know, in the year, let's say 1900. Because that's what they would say, the year 1900, not far away from Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. Maybe the invention of the telephone is as far as they got. That's a pile. That's what they tell us. But that's a pile. Because in the year 1900, there was advanced super technology, holographic technology, like what you see on Star Trek. Because we are known as an ancestor simulation. The people that are living on the planet Earth, like you and me. It's a phony baloney Truman Show. Because our civilization is far, far more advanced than even the modern internal combustion engine or even a modern electric Tesla. The civilization is way more advanced than, this advanced car. It is. We live in a holodeck. And we're imprisoned in a holodeck. And there's evil people. Really, really horrible evil people that have no problem torturing you to death. And those are the ones, those are the ones with the hide. Yeah, they do. How many people? I don't know. 1/3 of East Germany spied on the other 2/3 of East Germany when East Germany was a country. Are these people in their own homes that are plugging into video? No, I don't think so. These people are not part of what you consider the human population. They live in hidden places, hidden dimensions. I don't know if you can go through a Stargate to get to where they are, but it possibly is that kind of a thing. Super advanced. Keeping us prisoner and torturing us prisoners and not telling us that we're, being watched and we're being tortured by remote control. Well, you got the Prison Planet from Alex Jones. You did. You've had a million sci-fi dystopian movies and, put it all together, and this is Planet Earth. Where are we going? It depends on you. If you raise your consciousness, you exit the matrix, and you have, Is it for sure? I don't know anything more for sure than that. Because for sure, if you don't raise your consciousness, you're going to stay in the matrix forever. So it's up to you to get out. No one else is going to open up the floodgates and get you out, because part of the reason why you're here in quarantine is that you've got bad karma, which means you've got a rap sheet of you being a criminal. Lots of lifetimes of you not being very good. So that's why you're here on planet Earth. You need to raise your consciousness and stop being a fucking bitch. Well, how many people? 78% of people in planet Earth calibrate under 200 on the scale of human consciousness that runs from 1 to 1,000. That's in the shitty end. That's the criminal end. That's the end of people who are lazy. 78% of people on planet Earth are down there. So are there some people that came to help out? Well, we heard there were 3 waves of volunteers, of souls that don't belong on present planet Earth, that came after World War II to raise the consciousness because of, eternal fighting, World War II, nuclear bombs. And that's what we were told by Dolores Cannon. So how's the project going to raise the consciousness on planet Earth? I can't muscle test because of demonic attack by electronic means. I am hijacked. Was I always hijacked with my muscle testing? Was it always me? Well, it's an eternal question. Was I hijacked from the time when I first learned to muscle test 30 years ago? 20 years ago? 30 years ago? A long time ago. Well, one way or another, it's been given to me this way. Even if I was hijacked by the darkness, Spirit knows what my intention is. My intention is to follow the guidance of Spirit. And if messages come through the darkness to me, well, at some particular juncture, Spirit knows about the dark people and knows how it wants to appear to me, to get the message to me the way it's supposed to come to me, even if it comes through the darkness, because Spirit knows that people are dark, and sometimes their dark people are used to pass messages on. And the message over and over and over again from Spirit is, it's harvest time. Ascended Master Sananda was sent to me. I don't know how many years ago was that? 25 years ago? So tell me, it's harvest time. And then you go and see Aaron Abke on YouTube and look at all the videos he made about harvest time and the Law of One. There's plenty of people that watch Prime Disclosure on YouTube every day. Every day there's news about what's going on with Earth Ascension. If you don't think that Earth Ascension is going on, then you're a Luddite. Don't worry about it. It's a very common category of humans. They're called late adapters of new stuff. Very slow to learn new stuff. And even when they know there's new stuff, they're very slow to get on board with it. A Luddite. And they don't like technology, especially. So if you're a Luddite and you're really slow about learning about Earth Ascension, well, there's lots of you that, I don't know, don't want to participate. Because you'd rather sit on your fat fucking ass and watch Netflix. Anyways. Do you want to participate in life? Or not? Because life is going on, and it's a big, it's a big to do. Ascension of a planet is a really big to do. It's way bigger than, I don't know. It's really big. It's like it's generations of generations of humans before you never had the opportunity to, be harvested into the next dimensions of living, better dimensions, fifth dimensional living. You don't want the Age of Aquarius song. You don't want John Lennon's Imagine song to happen for you. You want the capitalist nightmare and dystopia forever. Forever being told, next winter it's time to put your mask on. 12 more jabs. 12 more wars. 12 more regulations that are impossible to figure it out. You want all that bullshit? Well, it's your choice. You can continue with bullshit Earth, or you can go to fifth dimensional Earth where all the fuck faces aren't allowed to come. So, it's your choice. You either, I don't know, do you want to raise your vibration, stop eating meat, stop drinking booze?